Well, hello. I know some of you were expecting maybe a gathering tonight, just out of habit, because, well, it's Thursday night, and at 7 we always go into a gathering, and have for, wow, many weeks now. Almost lose track of time with all of that. But tonight we are doing something very different. Some of you may have heard, if you've been following our Facebook page, that we are moving the show to tomorrow night. And I know you're wondering, well, why are you doing that? Well, we found it important because tomorrow, Bandcamp is doing a wonderful thing. All of the profits they make for performers' sales of their music or audio or whatever, for that day, goes to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. So we thought we were going to do it's called a clip show. And what that really means is that we show some of the best clips from our previous shows for the last several months. And so it's a one big extravaganza of a show. So we thought, let's do this on Friday so that if you purchase some of their music, you also are making a donation to that NAACP Legal Defense Fund, which is a very worthy cause. So it's a win-win. So we thought, let's do that. But I was worried because I thought, well, there are going to be people that are going to be looking in on Thursday and saying, oh, let's do the show and get on there. And I didn't want to just not show up because some people may not have heard about it. So I wanted to at least be here to let you know that's what's happening. So in case you were expecting a show tonight, gotcha. So yes, it's tonight it is just me, but hold on, don't worry. Tomorrow, it will be a huge show. I know what you're asking, who's going to be in the show and everything, and there's a lot. We're going to have songs from a lot of the different groups that do have Bandcamp pages for their music so that you can support them and support a good cause. Now, let's see. Let me just list off a few of these great names for just in case you're curious. I mean, there'll be Matt Young, Pride of Ireland, Fugly, Jesse Linder, the Tolston Troubadours, Langer's Ball, Mark Gunn, the Bedlam Bards, Lady Prudence, and the Rambling Sailors. And don't worry, you'll even see a little bit of me in there too. And we're also going to get a little bit of our first show that we did, the pub sing, all the way back in March when all of this started, the whole beginning of Life's Affair. So it will be kind of a nice good hour of a lot of different groups, and I think you'll really like it. It'll really feel like a wonderful Ren Fair type experience. Now, I do wanted to share a little bit about what I've been working on. I thought that might be amusing for you. Let's see. Now, because the show, it's not just going to be, we're just rehashing old stuff. No. I would never do that to you. You know me well enough by now to know I would not do that to you. It's going to be, I'm remastering the audio and doing it as good as I possibly can, and the video too. So I'm doing color correction. And I wanted to show you a little bit about that, what I mean by that, because color correction, I don't really see anybody else online doing that, at least not in the Renaissance Fair world. So I wanted to kind of show a little bit about that. Here's an example. We'll just put this up here. You can kind of see Matt Young, Pride of Ireland. And he presented a really good video quality when he first did it. And you can see the one on the left that he sent in, it's actually a really good video. But with a little tweaking, you can see the whites on the sign behind him on the one on the right are a little more white, a little better as far as brightness and everything. And I put a little more color back into his face. And also you can see the clarity a little bit in the shoulder strap for his guitar. You can see the light colors come in a little better, and there's a lot more clarity. And just little touches, like it's subtle, but it is very nice. So it's kind of interesting. And then let's show another one real quick. Here's one of Jesse Linder, who he also very good quality video he sent. I mean, these are two of the best we've actually been sent. So his came in, his face is just a little washed out. It's a little too not enough contrast, really. It's close, it's good, but put a little more color back in his face and a little more clarity in the image and a little more contrast. And I think it came out noticeably better. So that was good. And then here's one with the Bedlam Bards. And I was very happy about that. That you can see, the one on the left, also a very good video. But once again, it's outdoors and it's varying light and a little washed out, very bright indirect light and some direct. So it was a little tough. So what I did was I upped the contrast and put a little more color back in there. And you can kind of see right up here where Cedric, you can see the sign is a little more blue when you go on the one on the right. And Cedric looks, the black in his clothing looks a little more black, a little less washed out. And there's a little more variance of color in the ground and in the leaves and everything. You get a little more reddish as opposed to green and blue, which is in the other one. This adds a little more red in there, and you can see it on Hawk's guitar and the big P that he always wears. And if you're curious why he wears a P, check out the podcast that we did with the Bedlam Bards, because yeah, that answers that question. Always fun. That's why I do them. That is why I do them. Yes. And yes, okay, I'm looking at the comments now because I had this long speech to get through and everything, so I just wanted to, so yes, Elizabeth, she forgot about the change. Tonight's show being moved to Friday, and that's why I did this. Thank you. I knew somebody would come in, so, and I forget what day it is too, Elizabeth, so yes, that is why I did it. And hey, Joey, hey. Good, so I'm okay. I knew a few people would show up tonight, so I'm glad I did this just to let you know about the show being on Friday. And the show, of course, a Reflection of Faire, and a clip show. And I told you it was a clip show earlier. A clip show in television is essentially just a. You'll see it in a season for different shows. What they'll do is they'll have a show where they'll have flashbacks to the earlier episodes in the season, and they do it for different reasons. Sometimes it's just budget because it's a lot less to film. They're just editing mostly. Sometimes it's because they need to, because it kind of ties up, it's hard to follow in the show. So it kind of ties up some loose ends and catches people up. Sometimes it can be for clarification where they'll film a few bits in between where they explain some stuff and refer back so you can get caught up. And sometimes it's just because it feels right. And I think that's kind of what we did, because it just kind of felt right to do a clip show and show some of the highlights of the last several months. I mean, it's kind of amazing what we've managed to accomplish, and I'm very happy with it. So, yeah. I will admit, so far, getting all of the videos together for tomorrow and doing the editing has been, it's been like a walk down memory lane for me, and just seeing the differences and remembering it all. I really haven't had much of a chance to breathe through all of this, and it's been quite heartwarming and quite an experience. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's show, because watching it all the way through, just at the same time y'all are watching it, is going to be great. And that's one of the reasons why I still like to do live shows. It's not like a pre-recorded show I just upload and let y'all watch. I'm controlling scene by scene and putting them up and doing the pop-up text and everything myself, and it does have that feeling of a live show, and I think it's better that way. At least it is for me. And I've done a lot for the last few weeks, but I'm going to be selfish about this because it's fun and I enjoy it, and I hope y'all enjoy it too. And yeah, Elizabeth says, well, yesterday I was thinking it was Friday. Today I woke up thinking it was Sunday. Wow, that's good. Yes, actually, today I woke up thinking it was Wednesday, and then I suddenly hit me, wait, it's Thursday. I think I got till noon before I realized that. So, so that'll be fun. But yeah, this is going to be a great time. I think it's going to be one of our best shows, simply because the quality is going to be by far the best. Even though some of the videos are from a while ago, everything is top notch, and I think you're going to really like it. Audio, video, everything. Spent a lot of time tweaking it. Both Lee and I going back and forth, looking at the videos, confirming that, what do you think of this? Okay, yeah, it's a little too red. Let's take a little red out of there, and doing things like that. And she'll back me up on this. We've really pulled out all the stops on this, so it's going to be a great show. A lot of fun. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to let you know that in case you were thinking tonight was the show, we haven't forgotten about you, and we do have a great show for tomorrow. So yeah, I guess that's really all I had to say. I just wanted to check in and make sure you knew what was going on and remind you about tomorrow. And I hope to see you all there because, like I said, it's going to be a blast. And it's for a worthy cause. So if at any point you've been thinking about buying some of the music from some of the different performers, tomorrow is the day to do it. Right on Bandcamp. So yeah, don't do it tonight. Wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. And yeah, check out the show, and I think you're going to like it because it is definitely the highlights and a lot of fun. So thank you very much, and have a wondrous time. Oh, shit, Lee's just saying something. Anyone who is friends with me may have noticed my post about arguing about cantigas versus ballads last night. 2 guesses who I was arguing with. Anyway, yeah. Really, you're posting about that? Come on. Yeah. Well, yeah, we actually, I think that was like our first Life's a Fair argument, actually, about this show, trying to figure out what songs to put in, because everybody has their favorites. Yeah, I think, actually, yeah, it was our first Life's a Fair argument. It's kind of nice. Because, yeah, and if you're arguing about art, that's the best thing to be arguing about, because you both know nobody's right. It's all taste, it's all preference, and that's the best thing. You can't... I've always said that with music, the thing about what makes sound music is if one person appreciates it, it's music. If nobody appreciates it, it's noise. And that's kind of it. That's the litmus test I go by, and it's as simple as that. Makes it a lot easier. So yeah, do pay attention throughout the day tomorrow on our page, because Lee will be sharing information throughout the day for everybody, and certainly during the show, a lot of information too. We will put up tip information as well if you want to just tip the performers, and if you already have all their music and everything, I totally understand. But other than basic tip information, we're really focusing on Bandcamp because it is a good cause. So if you can, that's what you do. And yeah, I think that's really all I have. So again, thanks for hanging out, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And have a great night.